here with Aristillo from Sense and Style magazine. How are you this evening?
Wonderful, thank you.
What has been your thoughts about the shows this evening?
You know, there is much innovation, and the sense of color and proportion of the designers is very fascinating.
Tell me about the models and what you thought about, their look this evening, from hair to beauty to fashion to all of that. How were they put together?
You know, the girls' hairs, I must say, was really able to match the look and the youthfulness of the clothes, so that's refreshing.
And
really.
the makeup, the beauty was definitely there. Would you agree?
Well, it's never overly done, and it looks real because they're fresh. They don't look kabuki style, So I always like that in shows, because to me, the trend for this century is how to make the girls beautiful and really real.
Yes, and chic.
Well, as the French would say, très chic mon ami, yes, of course.
So tell us a little bit about your magazine.
It's a monthly fashion magazine. We produce it in Asia, and we have a core group of women that reads our magazines for the last 12 years. Most of them are world travelers, so they're jet set. So we give them monthly tidbits of information that has to do not just about fashion, but the points of view of the designers when they come up with the collections. And then we give them bits and pieces of what goes on into the world of, let's say, what goes on the big boardrooms, especially when women run the business. So we give them tidbits of not just what women wear, but how are they relating to the changing dynamics of the economy where it's difficult. How will they fix their hair? And how will they even really powder their nose? And how could they change their look necessarily effortlessly? So anyway, this is what we provide the readers.
Tell me about how the magazine is becoming more digitalized.
The advent of the digital media came about 12, 14 years ago. And it's slowly changing the reach of publications, both on the internet and printed publication. There are still a huge number of readers that prefer to touch the magazine.
Sure.
However, the young people, the 20 years old and younger, they like to touch their smartphones. They're so connected with their iPads. To them, the digital media is the only media that they do know. They don't want paper or clutter. So,
and that's just my question. As an editor, what are you doing right now for the magazine to make it even more so digitalized for that particular target?
we're making the content easy to read, and we're really editing it to the point where there's color, there's graphics, and it's really easy to navigate.
Tell our viewers where we could find your magazine information.
Well, we have a website, senseandstyle.com, and the magazine is published in Asia, so it's sold in retail outlets in Asia.